everyone, and welcome to Small Talk. Last week we saw that God filled the sea with the fish. Do you remember? All different kinds of fish. And this week, I'll give you a clue. Some of them sound like tweet, 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 or other ones sound like hoot, hoot, and they fly around like this. That's right. God made the birds. He filled the sky with birds. And that's what we're going to learn all about this week. I hope you have lots of fun.
Today we've been learning how God made all of the birds that fly in the sky. So for our craft, we're going to make a bird using our handprints. So what you need is a piece of paper, one colour of paint, a couple of pens, and a piece of card for a beak. And what we need to do first is we're going to draw a branch for our bird to sit on. So I'm going to do a nice big brown branch with some smaller branches coming off it that my bird's going to sit on. You could do your bird any colour. Mine's going to be bright red. Here we go. Here's my brown branch. Then what you need to do next is use a sponge or a paintbrush to cover your hand in the paint. And so that's what I'm going to do. So put some paint on and make sure you get a nice covering all over your hand. It's a bit messy, so you definitely need a grown-up's help with this. Make sure you're wearing clothes that you don't mind getting paint on, because it can get a bit messy when we're using paint. So there we go. So once your hand's completely covered, what you need to do is you need to put a handprint just above your branch. So make a handprint and press it down nice and hard. It feels funny, doesn't it? You can feel the paint squelching under your fingers. There we go. And this is going to form the body of our bird. So all you need to do now is leave that to dry. So once your handprint is dry and your hands are clean, we're going to put the beak on our bird. So you just need to get a piece of yellow or orange or red card. I'm using a bit of foam that we've got. And then make it into a triangle for our bird's beak. And you want to put it down here at the bottom of the hand. There we go. There's the beak on our bird. And the next thing we want to do is we want to give it some eyes. So maybe if you've got some googly eyes at home, you could put them on. Or you can just use a pen and draw on an eye so that our bird can see. There we go. There's my bird now, he's got an eye. And then finally we're going to give him some legs so that he's standing on our branch. So draw yourself a couple of legs. And there we have it. Our handprint bird. We'd love to see the pictures of you with your birds. So why don't you send in a picture to smalltalk@fulwoodchurch.co.uk.
Right, well, it's time for our story. Why don't you gather round, sit down and get comfortable, and we're going to hear another story from the Bible, God's true storybook. And we heard earlier, didn't we? We've been learning all about the birds this week. God made the birds, didn't he? And he didn't just make one type of bird, did he? He made loads of types of birds. And so there's birds like the peacock. Wow, look at that. Aren't they so colourful? So feathery. I don't know what sound a peacock makes, but I imagine they're quite proud, aren't they? Because they strut around with all their colours, and so maybe you could lift up your chin and pretend to be a peacock, looking all proud. But he didn't just make colourful birds, he also made birds with just one colour. So how about this blackbird here? He's so very black, isn't he? And lacking in colour, he's got a very yellow beak there, doesn't he? And what sound does a blackbird make? I think they caw, don't they? They go, caw, caw. Great impressions. Well done. And what about this one? Who can tell me what type of bird this is? That's right. It's an owl, and we all know what sound an owl makes, don't we? Know? Hoot, 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 hoot. Twit poo, twit poo. And that's an owl. Look, and lovely speckled spots. Did you know an owl can twist its head the whole way round? But don't try that because it's going to hurt. Or what about these funny ones? These ones don't even fly. They're called ostriches, and I think they look very funny. I'm not sure what sound an ostrich makes, but they run very fast, and their brain is about that big. So, wow, God filled the whole land and the sky with so many different types of birds, so many different types of colours and lots of different sounds, and we get to enjoy them, don't we? Because God made them, and what did he say? He said, wow, that is good. All the birds are good.
Hi guys! Today we've learnt about the God making the sky and the birds, everything that's in the sky. And today I've decided I'm going to explore things about the sky. So, the wind helps us have so much fun. The wind has recently blown down so many leaves from the trees, which allows you to go walking in leaves, which is so much fun. And you can hear the crunching, and you hear the crunching, and you can kick them up. Whoa! And we have decided to bring out our kites today and have a little run around. Do you want to see our kites flying? Whoa, look at that! Look at that! Isn't that fun? It's like a bird in the sky flying around. That is so much fun. There's another one. Just like birds, they are flying in the sky, and it's so much fun. Why don't you go outside on a windy day and fly a kite, or see the leaves blowing, or spot some birds? You send me your pictures, I'd love to see them. Bye!
It's time for our singing now, and you might have heard this song before, I'm not sure, but I wonder if you've ever had a penguin come for tea. Well, if you haven't, then hopefully after this song you'll know just what it's like. Why don't you join in the actions with me? Okay. Have you ever had a penguin come to tea? Take a look at me, a penguin you will see. Right on. Have you ever had a penguin come to tea? Take a look at me, a penguin you will see. Right arm, left arm. Have you ever had a penguin come to tea? Take a look at me, a penguin you will see. Right arm, left arm, and your legs. Have you ever had a penguin come to tea? Take a look at me, a penguin you will see. Right arm, left arm, and your legs, and nod your head. Have you ever had a penguin come to tea? Take a look at me, a penguin you will see. Okay, last one. Right arm, left arm, and your legs. Nod your head and your tongue. Have you ever had a penguin come to tea? Take a look at me, a penguin you will see. Whew! Wow, tiring.
Our next song is about two little blackbirds. So get your blackbirds ready. and put them behind your back. Two little blackbirds flying in the sky. One flies low, one flies high. Fly away low, fly away high. Come back low, come back high. Back behind your back. Two little blackbirds sitting on a gate. One's called early and one's called late. Fly away early, fly away late. Come back early, come back late. Two little birdies sitting on a pickle. One's named Sophie, one's named Tickle. Fly away Sophie, fly away Tickle. Come back Sophie, come back Tickle.
So you're ready to get your stars? That's right, get your hands doing the twinkly stars and we'll sing it together. He made the stars to shine, twinkle twinkle. He made the rolling sea, splish splash. He made the mountains high, so high. And he made me, bumpity 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 bump. But this is why I love him. For me he bled and died. The Lord of all creation became the crucified. Are you ready for the second verse? He also made the sun that shines on everyone. He made the rain and snow and things that grow. But this is why I love him. For me he bled and died. The Lord of all creation became the crucified. Hey, that was great, wasn't it? Really good singing. Take your hand, lift it up, turn it round and give yourselves a pat on the back. Well done, great singing.
I hope you've enjoyed learning about all the birds that God has made, and he's made them good, hasn't he? All the different types of sounds and colours that they make. It's been great to see you this week at Small Talk. I hope you have a wonderful week and we'll see you next week. Bye!